Hi, everybody. Sorry about the little bit of a mess up a second ago. That was my first Facebook scheduled live post, and it didn't go so well for me. So here I am on a new post, hoping that you find me. I know a couple of you already said you were coming, so hopefully you will see the notification for this. Today is Manifestation Monday, and we are tuning into the energies of the full moon lunar eclipse tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot to look up if it's a partial or total lunar eclipse. But in any case, we're going to be pulling in those energies of tomorrow, using them today as we go ahead and zap up our intentions, zap up our manifestations, right? Anything that we want to create in our life. Monday's our day to really like step it up, kick it up a notch, tune into it. There's a whole little process that we go through. So we've been doing this about 2 months now, right? So hi, Leifson. Yay, welcome. Tell me what time is it for you right now? I think you're probably like 8 hours ahead, but today we're using the rose quartz. Look at this baby. It is a big baby. So we're using the rose quartz. This is for you, Julie Rose, because if any of you have been going through a breakup, which is a big theme right now for this eclipse season, right? Eclipses are all about the endings and beginnings. And I know I went through one really a couple months ago, but you know, the energy of it's still there, the pain, heartache, all that stuff. So we're going to be using this rose quartz to help us kind of balance out some of that painful energy. Now, this is also the time for jobs to end, perhaps, or friendships. It's any kind of ending, or any kind of beginning, or maybe both. So just keep that in mind, and you can let me know 9 in the evening. Okay. Oh, so you are 8 hours ahead, Leifson. Okay. So you can let me know in the comments how you've been feeling with the energy lately, because it's been a doozy of a time, this eclipse season. So the door to the eclipse season is going to be closing tomorrow at the full moon, lunar eclipse, and things should even out. But just know that this eclipse energy lasts about 6 months either before or after. So keep that in mind. Lucky us. Keep that in mind as you go through things that this could very well be those kinds of energies. We also have a ton of planets in retrograde right now, which can be a little upsetting. I think Mercury retrograde this time around has been really big, and I'm feeling like it's because of the eclipse energies. It's making Mercury even more crazy. So got a little bit of sunburn yesterday. Okay. Hey, Heidi. All right. So let me know when you hop on, if you're here, if you want to say hi, and go ahead and start thinking about what you want your intention to be. So we go through a process. Oh, I should probably tell you who I am. I'm Jill Hoyrup. I'm Master Psychic and Intuitive Coach, and I help you tap into your intuition and discover your gifts, improve your gifts, figure out what the heck is going on in your world if you're going through a spiritual awakening. And I also do intuitive healings as well. So that's really good for clearing blocks, unwanted, unhealthy patterns, anything unuseful. I do a really cool energy release and protection setup for empaths to really help keep that other people's energy at bay, right? And soon my Psychic Academy will be opening up again. So stay tuned for more information on that. And let's get started. So I'm holding this rose quartz, and I've been sleeping with it every night on my chest. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you want to pull in universal love and energy, this will be the rose quartz for you. This is this is the one for you to use. And we're going to be using it today. And they're just telling me right now that we're going to be pulling in the energy of the rose quartz is going to be coming through in some really beautiful light healing that we're going to do at the end. So stay tuned for that. And so first of all, we want to start with figuring out what it is that we want. Okay, so we're doing, you guys, you've been here every week, you know. Hi, Terry. Let me just say hi. I guess I wasn't scrolling. Yes, Heidi, you're on the right path. I got an immediate yes to that. Hi, Robin. So let's think about what we want to create in our life first. So someone last week made a comment about, like, I don't even know how to set an intention or what's an intention. So I didn't even realize we should start back at the beginning with that. But an intention is anything that you want in your life. Like, what are your hopes and dreams? What are your wishes for your life? What is it? Where do you want to see yourself, you know, in the next couple months? Or you could even do a longer term one of a year or something. So what is it that you're wanting? What do you want to create? So a lot of people are doing them on jobs and money, and some are real estate agents last week and wanted help selling homes. And I don't know if she's going to join, but I got a message after last week. Sorry, my hair. And the gal said that within 30 seconds of being on the live with me, and I just met this woman here in Placencia like the weekend before, 2 weeks before, and she hopped on the live and she said within 30 seconds of doing this zapping up process, she received what she was wanting. So I don't know what it is that she received, and I was hoping she was going to be here today to tell us the story. So anyway, that's the kind of cool stuff that happens here. So it doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't even have to be anything small. It would be good if you were specific and knew exactly what it was that you were wanting to create, right? Because the more specific that we can be, the better the process is, the better that we can really tune in. So our first step is to gather up that intention. So I'll give you a couple seconds. And actually, while we do that, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. You guys, I forgot my water. I'm never without my water. So just do a little bit of breathing. So this breathing, it's just started pouring here, or raining. So when we breathe, and my guides taught me this a long time ago, and I know some people don't like to breathe like this, but they say to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So and you can just feel that breath going all the way down your throat and into your chest and down into your stomach, right? So just follow that breath. And the reason why I have us breathe is, for one, to connect us to each other and connect me to you, and then to connect us to ourselves. So that's what the breathing is for. Okay. So for those of you just joining, let me know how you've been feeling with the energies lately. I know, Robin, we've already been talking about the crazy symptoms you've been having, the ascension symptoms. So be thinking about what your intention is. And so there's also energy in this group. Like, the reason why we do this as a group is there's energy in this group dynamic, right? There's energy in all of us coming together for one purpose, to manifest what we want and start putting that out to the universe. So I'll be facilitating like the energetic stuff behind it, but you guys are going to be holding space for each other. And that's why it's cool to write down what you want to manifest, because then people can know what it is and help put that energy into it for you. So that's kind of your job as a participant. And it works the same if you're on the replay. So energy is energy. There's no time and space. So it will still apply even if you're listening to this in 2 weeks from now. So keep that in mind. Let me go back through the comments. Hi, Michelle. You're exhausted. I know. I was just talking about how crazy the energies have been. So I'm definitely with you on that. I might start out fresh and then I fizzle really fast. So I think that's all normal right now. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and put in the comments what your intention is, that's great. I don't need to know what it is. Nobody else needs to know what it is, just so you know. Again, like I said, there's group consciousness creating it as well. So the first thing we want to do is I'll be tapping into each of you, and even on the replay, and we'll be figuring out if you are already in alignment and congruent with this intention that, or dream or wish that you have for yourself. So just so you know, there are a little bit of baby steps for you to take on your way to receiving and manifesting this. Obviously not for the girl that it came in 30 seconds. I don't know what it was that she created. So just keep that in mind that, you know, I'm all about baby steps. I'm all about taking that little bit of action towards what you're wanting. And it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be outrageous. It doesn't have to even, maybe even be that noticeable. But the fact that you're taking this little step, like say for Callie, she'll be looking for a job. She's not on, I don't think. But so for her, it will be looking for a job, right? You know, I mean, you have to do your part a little bit in what you're trying to get, right? You can't just sit around and wait for the universe to provide. So remember that, but also remember it doesn't have to be something huge, okay? All right, so Nancy's, that dog every time, right? So Nancy's intentioning, so you want the job, Nancy? Feels like you do, for the job that you interviewed for last week. So let's tune in, and you can start typing in your intentions if you want. I'm just getting the energy ready for us, setting the energetic container for us. So remember, our first step is to get congruent. So I know this might sound crazy to some of you, but if it's something that you don't really want deep down, either subconsciously or energetically, then it's not going to come to you. So you have to be a vibrational match to what you're wanting to create. So if you're sitting here thinking about, oh, this is never coming, this is never coming, this isn't happening, where is it, where is it, where is it? Then you're not in alignment with just going with the flow and not waiting for it to show up, right? That's probably another topic for another time, is this whole universal timing. And believe me, I do not have it down at all. I get really frustrated myself, but there's something about living in that present moment and going with the flow that really helps in the creation of what we're wanting. So by putting it out there and then taking those baby steps of action towards it, but otherwise like forgetting about how it will actually show up, we do a lot better and it will happen a lot faster. Okay. So Misha, are you saying you want to create $5,000? Okay, Terry's starting a cooking class for brain healing food and spices, yet he's stuck in neutral. Okay, good. Yeah, you need a little zap to get that going. I totally can feel that for you. Okay, hi Linda. Yay, you're here. I was wondering how, oh, never mind. I'll talk to you about that sideline. Okay. Linda's been having crazy dreams. One day I'm full of energy and the next in bed all day exhausted, fuzzy head, then clarity up the kazoo. Yes, that is the energies right now, exactly. And vivid dreams right now is definitely part of that. Esther, you're here, yay. I know, sorry, I was on the wrong live, so I apologize if you guys are late to the party, it's my fault. Okay, Esther is prosperity, this week prosperity and abundance tonight. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, Michelle. All right, so let's do the part where we get you congruent. Okay, so let's see. I'll just do a quick tap in. So I'm actually getting that nobody's congruent right now with what they're wanting. I was like, it can't even be true. I'd like muscle tested it twice, which is okay. I really feel like that's part of Mercury energy right there. Like, I feel like lately it's all about, it's just been about confusion. It's been about like revisiting everything, beating the dead horse, at least for, I'm speaking also for my own life. And kind of that stop start. Let me know if anybody's relating to this, like a stop start feeling, a feeling of like you were saying, who just said it? Like Linda, one day having energy, the next day not. Like I feel the exact same way. And it's kind of hard when you have things you need to do, right? So this is really a time for self-care and the rose quartz. Be like my little commercial plug, rose quartz, go get a rose quartz. That'll really help you. Okay, so let's see what's doing before I go on. Terry saying, hurry up and wait. Exactly. And Nancy's agreeing as well with totally. Okay, so let me tune in here and let's just kind of shake up this. There we go. That's what it needed. So our energy needed to be shaken up so that we could kind of shake up the energy and then let the pieces fall back down where they really need to be. So that's about the congruence, okay? There we go. Feels good. Feels a lot better now. Did anybody feel that shift? She's calling it yo-yo energy. It's a good name for it. All right, so everybody's is congruent now. Good. Feels tons better. Every time I need to have a chair. Every time I tell you guys how dizzy I get, right? Like how my body just moves. I got to hold on to the wall. Here, I want to put the rose quartz down. Putting it down though, so I'm gonna hold on. Okay, so let's do a few more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. That really helped me ground. Did you feel that difference, bringing that air in? It helps that I don't keep yapping during it. I can't not hold the rose quartz. Okay. Oh, good. Everybody's feeling it. Yeah. Terry's, put your seatbelt on, people. So remember, we're pulling in the energies from tomorrow's full moon. So yes. So full moons are all about releasing, right? But there's a lot of people that believe the energy of the full moon is all about setting the intentions too. So I just think the energies of the moon are so powerful, either way you want to look at it, that why not look at it both ways? So let's just pull it in with the intention of, here's my intentions, our intention. Tell me if this sounds good to you. It's being channeled in right now. So the intention is to pull in this full moon energy and the lunar eclipse energy, which is big, 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 right? So for the full moon energy, we're pulling it in order to really finish the release of these things that no longer serve us, okay? And Julie Rose, I'm talking to you right now with this recent breakup. So that is going to be really useful energy to help kind of get out the last of it. I think the timing of him breaking up with you last night is so huge. I know it sucks. I'm not discarding that it sucks and you're heartbroken. Totally relate. But I'm saying the timing of it is so good because you can use these energies to really release it. And I know you and we need to talk about cord cutting and stuff on the side, because I think that would be really useful for you, especially if he's your twin flame, which I'm betting a yes, he is. So yeah. So for those of you also going through relationships dragging out, friendships dragging out, or working or not working, or jobs, I just feel like there's so much clearing going on right now. And this full moon energy can really be used to, I'm like, give me another word other than release. it's so blah, like let's release it. But there's an empowering piece to really being able to let it all go. So it's a letting go factor along with the release. So I hope that's making sense to everybody. I'm not seeing any other new comments, but Facebook can be slow. Okay. Good. So we're all in congruence now. So for this next part, what we do is it's a Jyllicious signature process called Zap It Up. And in this process, we are going to ignite, expand, and then magnify this intention that you have, this dream, hope, wish, want. Okay, so we've gotten it congruent within you, within both your physical body and your energetic body. Okay, there's two parts to that. And now we're going to light it on fire, figuratively speaking, and then expand it and magnify it. Okay, so everybody get ready and let me know. Transmute, yes. Yeah, letting go, transmute. All of those are good for this process. Okay, so everybody tune in and start noticing how you feel, because this is also a time when you get a big energetic shift or feeling. By the way, if you feel hot or cold, then, or tingles, then that's okay. This is all part of the energy process for the shifts that go on right now, okay? All right, here we go, igniting. So I'm literally seeing little rockets from everybody, like one after the other, start being like lit up, flames out, taking off into space. So if you follow Abraham Hicks at all, they talk about the rockets of desire, right? Having these rockets of desire. So that I thought was very symbolic. Okay. So now we're going to expand it. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Go. That's nice. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just a little deeper breath than you normally would take. And close your eyes if that feels better to you. You can tune in better like I can. If you're yawning or burping, that's energy flowing as well. So don't freak out. Cool. Okay. Just going to let that settle in for a second here with the expansion stage. There we go. How's everybody feeling? We're not done yet, one more to go, but just want to tune in. If anybody has anything noteworthy to say. There we go. So part of this expansion, they're telling me, is like we're literally waiting for some of you to like shift with it. So there's a piece of like inner acceptance on an energetic level, not really the mental level, energetic level. And then this I'm getting this allowing feeling to, like, it's almost like you're succumbing to what you want. Like you're finally admitting to yourself that is what you really want. There's some, it goes back to the congruent stage. This is like, for today, this is the first time it's happened. There's the second layer of congruence. At least I'm feeling it with like a handful of you. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. Okay, good. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Esther's feeling energy moving. Terry's saying it feels like spiritual sunbathing. Okay, now for the Magnify process stage. So there's more to just, like, Magnify is actually like a whole other layer of igniting and expanding. So it's not just making it bigger, but it's making it, what they're showing me is it's not a mirror effect. It's like a beacon. It's like a beacon of, light, awareness. There's this magnifying factor, so it will draw it to you, right? Like, think of a magnet. So it's like that. It's this bigger energetic bubble of goodness that is floating about around you and inside you that is going to be drawing these things to you. So like Misha, for you with the money, you're open to receiving money in all ways, known and unknown, right? So I'm doing this money course right now, and it's so funny because every time I do a money course, literally, seriously, I get spam every day telling me that I'm the inheritant for, you know, 3,000 million, you know, $1 million, and they want me to have it. And I just find it so interesting. And I take it like I am like, woo, I'm a millionaire. Like, because the universe is showing me like it is there for you. Yes, this isn't real. This is, you know, email spam. However, the concept of it is real. And the fact that money is coming to me like that just goes to show I'm ready to attract and receive it. So I love it. I love the spam emails. Bring them on. Okay, you guys, don't take my email and start spamming. You know what I mean? Yet you are, see, Misha, I think that's why I said that. She's yawning, burping, and sighing. That's all good signs of energy release. Awesome. I knew there was a reason to say that. Okay. All right. We're going back to magnifying it. Okay. It's funny. Some of you are doing energetic flips and like cartwheels. There's a real playful energy coming in. Let me know if you feel it. We haven't had the playful energy before, but it's this it's very much like woohoo. Like, I think it's because I just talked about the spam email and all of you guys are thinking about being multimillionaires from somebody dying in Nigeria. But the concept remains that they're bringing in this playful, fun, not serious energy. So that is telling me that when we're done here and you go back to your, you know, regular scheduled program of life, that you don't get caught up in the seriousness of, you know, I really want this money or this job or what have you. So well, they're also saying to like start bringing in the play a little bit more when you do certain things. So tell me how that feels to you guys. Nancy, did you seriously just get the job? Nancy just got the job. You guys, and our work here is done. May you get all your intentions manifested on Monday. Geesh, I love it. I love it. Okay. So, all right. Awesome. Yeah, tell us what just happened, Nancy. Did you just seriously get the phone call? Geesh, I love it. Okay, we're still magnifying, you guys. So you know what that tells me, you guys, with the Nancy getting the job right now? So remember last week, the gal told me afterwards that 30 seconds after. So this is going to be starting to happen more as we're actually on these calls, because the energy is moving so fast right now. And if you're all in alignment and getting yourself all ignited, expanded, and magnified, why the heck wouldn't you get it? Why the heck wouldn't you get what you wanted? So just something to think about. All right, we're not done yet with the magnification process. Some more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, please. So with that announcement of Nancy, some of you inside energetically, I don't even know who exactly, because I'm not tapping in for specifics, but some of you are like that feeling of, well, it happened to her, but it won't happen to me. So we're tweaking that a little bit right now. So your affirmation is, you know, I am easily attracting everything that I want. I'm easily manifesting my $5,000, my cord cutting with my ex-boyfriend, my food recipes, cooking class thing, right? Like you're easily manifesting. I'm easily figuring out the next steps for this. I'm easily creating the flow of money. I'm easily bringing in money from all sorts of ways, known and unknown. Terry, yours will be, I'm easily I think yours will be, because I feel like you have the idea, but you need the content, right? So I'm easily creating the content for my cooking class. I'm easily coming up with the recipes. I'm easily implementing everything. I have a problem with like stop, start, stop, start. So that's one of my affirmations is I am easily implementing. I'm easily, creating content and posting it. I'm easily implementing. So we all have our own little things that maybe we're not the best at. Okay, Nancy seriously just got the call. That she got the job. Hot diggity dog. Okay. Misha's saying, funny, today in my reading, I got pleasure, joy, and silence. Yes, it resonates strongly. Good. Hi, Brenda, welcome. I don't know if that annoys you guys when I say hi to you when I see you come online, or if you'd rather wait and say hi to me first. But in any case, hello. Easily, I know, easily and effortlessly, and I cannot take the credit for that. It's from Jan Spiller's book, New Moon Astrology. And that's how she says to do the new moon wishes is I easily and effortlessly, whatever. I love it because it just feels good to say that. I think it, to me, it just brings that energy already into you is I'm easily and effortlessly, whatever. Okay, we're done with the magnification. We're pulling in this bad boy. We're pulling in the rose quartz energy. So if you all want to imagine, I'm going to send it to you now, this pink sparkly light that is infused with this rose quartz energy, okay? That's what this light is that's coming to you now. And you may feel it. It's coming down through the universe, down your crown, top of your head. Oh, it is sparkly. I feel it popping. Does anybody else feel it popping? I'm feeling it pop. And like as it hits you, it's like little fireworks going off. They're bringing in the USA 4th of July for us, but it is, it's like this little pop of like, oh, you need this here, you need this there, pop. Very gentle. It's not a real fireworks, you guys. It's like a whole other level of igniting. It's really cool. Okay, so who's been on I think Esther, you've been on every time. So are these not different every time? Like, it's amazing to me how different each session is with us. I love it. Terry's seeing a swirl. Esther's feeling the energy. And even we've done this rose quartz energy before, and this still doesn't feel like it did last time. So that's what I love about these is they're so unique based on the energies of today, based on what's coming up, what I'm pulling in from you guys energetically, from the planets, from the retrogrades, from the full moon and the eclipses. I love it. I love it because I can personalize it for you guys. That's kind of my specialty. So that's the saying, yep, it is different every time. Yes, Misha sparklers. That's kind of what I was seeing too, except for just little blips for a second. And then, okay, so let's go back to it. I can stop yapping. Okay, so we'll just watch it go down. And you might be feeling it too, right, you guys? That was all still just in the head area. So we're heading down the neck now. So it's kind of going nice and slow and smooth. It's interesting to watch it. Is anybody seeing it or are you just feeling it? I'm doing both. So it's interesting because it feels to me like it's getting thicker, like it's a deeper pink and it's thicker as it travels down through our throat and down through our torso. And then these fireworks are still going off. The sparkles are still exploding and they're bigger. They're bigger than they were in the head. So I love that. A little bit, as it travels down, a little bit has gone down each shoulder and arm and out the fingertips. And then it's going to meet back into the lower torso, stomach area, pelvis, heading down, down both legs. Very nice. So to me, it's slowing down even more. It's like more thicker, like molasses, but of course it's the sparkly pink. And it's that deep, deep pink. It's deeper than this pink that's on here. So this really rich, deep, maybe it's kind of like that. It seems more reddish to me. But in any case, it's this really like bold, deep pink. And the sense I'm getting for the legs is that it's the the goal of it now as it slides down our legs is to really ground us. Is anybody feeling that? Hold on, I gotta scroll down for my comments. Oops. Yay. Okay, Misha, it's your first time. Estha's feeling it. And so Misha, you're seeing it go down in a slow spiral like a corkscrew. So that's similar to Terry's swirl that he was saying. Yeah, isn't the energy work real? I know, it's crazy, crazy cool. Okay, so obviously, so here's my intuitive take on this. As the energy has gotten bigger, I'm not seeing too many sparkles exploding because I really feel like in our legs, it is literally grounding us. And I do feel like I haven't been grounded lately. I feel, and I know better, I should just stop, you know, stop and ground, right? But we don't always do that when we're in the throes, especially if it's emotional stuff. We don't think, oh, let me ground myself. So I'm really getting the sense that we all need this grounding right now, not only for the energies that are going on, but just for where we're at with our process or with our life. So is anybody else feeling that as well? And it's okay if you're not, because you could be in a different place, and that's totally fine. But I'm feeling this urge to like connect this rose quartz deep pink light, sparkly light to the earth's core, because it's going out the bottom of our feet now, and it's going to travel deep into the earth's core until you can imagine you hit an object. You know those kettlebells that have the handholds on it? Like I imagine a big like molten rock with one of those little hooks, and that's where I connect my energy to the earth's core. So find something like that. It could be a tree branch, it could be a bush, it could be a tree trunk, it could be a rock, it could be whatever. So you're going to see yourself pulling that energy down through the bottom of your feet into the earth's core, attaching to something. Let me know when you're attached. Oh, I hope I say your name right. Pemi? Let me know how to pronounce it if I did it wrong. She says, when I closed my eyes, I just saw an image of an angel and lots of bright light. It's my first time too. Yay, welcome. Glad you found us. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Carmen. Okay, cool. So if you've got something at the earth's core, let's now bring up that energy. So you're just going to follow the deep pink light right back where we were, back in the earth's core, coming up. Okay, you're coming up through the bottom of your feet and you're pulling the earth's core energy with it. Do a couple deep breaths while you're here. I just feel like we needed to kind of release what we just did. There we go. Good. Okay, so you're now just coming up the same, just the opposite of what we just did, going in, coming up through your legs, through the bottom of your feet, up your legs, up your pelvis, up your stomach, up your torso. As you hit your chest and neck, part of it's going to zip back down your arms and out your fingers, and the rest of it's going to come up, 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 and then out the top of your head. Whew, whew, whew. Yeah, I feel tons better now. How about you guys? I didn't realize how badly I needed to be grounded like that, but that was some good stuff. Oh, Misha is attached to a large crystal. I love it. I love it. Esther says, I've been grounding in last sessions too. Yeah. Okay, so Callie, hi. I'm sorry you almost missed it. Yeah, listen to the replay. I know. Part of my fault for the way I scheduled it. Terry says, thank you. I was taking this silly life too seriously, reconnecting. I know, I was too. I am. I know. I tend to be way too serious. That's why I like to have fun on the lives, because I think energy healing can be fun. It doesn't have to be all serious talking about our problems. Not that our problems aren't real or mean something to each of us, but the way that we go about shifting them does not have to be. So that's where the fun comes in. So you guys, I thought I was going to keep this 1 o'clock time slot every Monday, but I feel like I'm missing some of you if I don't start it earlier. So I might bump it up a couple hours, but then that means the Australia people are at 3 a.m. So I don't know. Maybe every week I need to do a different time so that, or maybe I do 2 times a month or something. Like, so my Australian, because it's late for my little people in Nepal. So let me kind of give me some feedback on that if you want. I would like the help. Okay. Let's see. This says it's always so fun. Good. I'm glad. Especially private sessions. Yeah, we can get kind of crazy in private sessions, huh? Well, there's like no reason not to. Yay, Robin. I know this will be good for you with your, if you have a rose quartz, look it up. Hey, Robin, I got this at the Kirkland. Well, I know you're not there anymore. But this was at Earthlight in Kirkland at the Marina. I think we went there once, didn't we? Or we talked about going. And huge. They have an online shop too. So it was like $15 or $20 or something. So super affordable, huge. I love it. I use it for tons of stuff. All right. So how's everybody feeling now? I'm setting down my crystal finally. Tell me what you're feeling. So when you tap into your intention now, how does that feel to you? Does it feel like it's a no-brainer? Are you even worried about it? Do you feel an awareness about it? Do you yes, they can wake up anytime to be on the live. That's so tender. So we did this last time, and I don't know how many of you did it. Tell me in the comments if you did it. I did get a message from one person that they did it. So remember, for the new moon solar eclipse, I told you guys for the next day to tap in again to that energy and just tap into your intuition a little. Not your intuition. Yes, always tap into your intuition. But for this specifically, to tap into your intention again. So did anybody do that last time? Because I got a report from someone who did do it. And that was another thing I'd never done before, but I'm going to tell you to do it again this time. So here's the instructions. Here's your homework. Tomorrow, actually, for the full moon lunar eclipse, in the energies of them, tap in again to what we've just done here today. Tap into your intention for just 5 minutes. Just do the breathing. Just think about it. Maybe you'll get some ideas of some action steps to move forward. Maybe you'll get some actual recipe ideas, Terry. Maybe you'll maybe something like Misha, you might get some idea of how you could drum up some money. There could be something coming to you tomorrow. For Julie, it will be like another release of everything, right? So tap in just for 5 minutes and breathe and just see what you feel and then report back. That's all. That's all you got to do. You may feel nothing. You may feel tons of something. You may feel a little something. So the reason why I'm asking you to do this is to keep this, what we've just done, just to extend it a little bit more. And for some reason, it's only during these really big energies that I've been having you do it, only twice now, and it's because of the eclipses. So we'll see if they have me do it again. There's no reason why you couldn't tune in, every day for 5 minutes, but there's something specific about these energies right now. And there's also something about actually asking you to do it yourself on your own time without me. That is another part of that action step, right? That baby step of like owning it and like bringing it in. So let me know if you're committed to doing it. And if you want, I will even check in with you. That's the saying she's feeling. Yes. Okay, good. Robin's been to that store. Earlier is better for Callie. Okay, good. I sure am happier and calmer talking to you every week. Oh, tender, thank you. I love talking to you guys too. I'm going to be doing more lives. I just got to, implement, like I talked about earlier, and put it in the schedule. Misha's hands are tingling. Yeah, that's right, Esther. You're the one who did it. It was a new moon. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. Oh, this was great. Thank you for being a part of it. And thank you for allowing me to help you zap up your intentions. I mean, I want what you guys want for yourselves. And I just don't see why there's no reason why you couldn't have it. So I love doing this process because it works, as we've seen on our call today. Yay, Nancy, for the new job. Holy moly. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Remember to rock your roar. Keep your roaring going. Keep tuning in to your inner guidance. And I look forward to seeing you next week, if not before. And you are so welcome. You're so welcome, you guys. All right. I will talk to you again soon.